Hello, welcome to Kinda Good Movies. Sorry if you're the fan of the backgrounds. It's a little warm today, so I do want to apologize for no video Monday and Tuesday. Just messed up sleep and didn't record it and didn't know I did. So instead of putting out a bad video and me being half asleep, I just moved it to Wednesday. I did have some requests for reviews. One was Betty Cox. She wanted to see Doggone and Dog. I didn't get Doggone in yet. I did watch Dog, so Doggone will be next Wednesday, hopefully. And then the other one, I'm not going to pronounce the first part of the name. I will butcher it, but it's Theme Parks Video. They wanted to see Euro Trip. So, so let me grab the first two the request movies. We'll start with Theme Park Video's Euro Trip. I watched this on. I bought it so I could have it to show it to not just be looking at the background of nothingness. So I watched it on one of the free sites. I think I don't know which one off the top of my head. I have to look, but it was on a free Pluto, I think that's what it was on. But anyways, I really enjoyed the movie. It was pretty funny. I always worry about them college humor kind of movies because sometimes they go way too dumb, and some of the American Pies are kind of like that, or some of the Blue Mountain States are kind of like that, where they kind of go a little too dumb, but this one's fine. It's pretty funny all the way through, and yeah, I think it is worth watching if you're over the age of 18, of course, because it is a very 18 plus movie. But let me charge my camera 1 second. So yeah, it's worth watching. I give it a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. It was pretty funny. I laughed through it. Especially for it being 2004. I think a lot of the comedy still kind of holds up. Let me zoom y'all in. Y'all are kind of out in the middle of looking at nothing. I apologize. So, let me just fix it 1 second. Alright, hopefully that's better. Sorry for the difficulties. And I've been trying to work on it because I know that I watch the videos before I post them and everything, and I see a lot of them are crooked, so I'm trying to fix that. So hopefully, yeah. But pretty funny movie. If you haven't seen it, I do kind of recommend watching it. That's all I'm going to say about it. I did enjoy it. So, thank you for the recommendation. It is worth the watch. For the second recommendation, we had Dog with Channing Tatum. Yeah. There's not much I can say about this movie. It is just a pure cut predictable movie, I guess you could say. You watch it. Oh, I do want to say spoiler warning. I didn't really explain the first one, so I'm going to say spoiler warning. If you haven't seen any of these, go watch them and then come back to this video. I'll go back and talk about Euro Trip after this. Dog's just basically Channing Tatum taking this dog to this person he was in the military with. Funeral. He ends up adopting the dog. Pretty cookie cutter, self-explanatory. I think you could probably write it and get it pretty close to how it went. So, not a bad movie though. Not a bad movie. Just nothing to say I would recommend everyone go watch. I think it's more of a if you're wanting to watch a movie, just kind of something to put on, kind of a family movie, or just a movie night kind of movie, good. This is a good addition to that. So, yeah. That's all I'm saying. I did enjoy it though. That's not. I don't get me wrong. I did enjoy it. So, back to Euro Trip. It's just basically, kids graduated, and one of them starts talking to this girl from Germany, and he ends up going to meet her. Hence the Euro Trip is just basically doing a trip in Europe and a lot of obstacles, and yeah. I won't go too much farther because it is kind of a more 18 plus movie, so if you want to know, watch it. So the next movie is Freaky Friday. Now, I'm sure a lot of people have seen this movie because I know it is a popular movie. I did not expect too much going into this. I'm sorry, y'all were really zoomed in. I didn't even notice. Yeah, nothing really I expected from it. With Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan, Disney movie. I didn't expect nothing. But yeah, pretty good movie. I recommend it if you haven't seen it. I don't know why. Good movie. I give it an 8 out of 10. Just basically, mother and daughter swap bodies, and they end up coming together in the end, and they go back to the regular bodies. So, good little movie. Again, if you have a family or something you want to watch this with, I do recommend watching that as with the family. It's a good family movie, so it's good for movie night, even if it's just a date night video. It's pretty funny, good video to watch with. So yeah, I'm not gonna say it's just a good movie night video, which a lot of movies are. They're just good for, like 4 or 5 movies you're gonna watch a night. Well, that would be a lot. Sorry, 2 or 3 if you're gonna watch in a night, and you're like, let's have a movie night. I think you could add that one, and it'd be great. I think it'd be a standalone great. So, the next movie is one I picked out that I want to watch because most of the time, I just kind of have my collection on like a random, and I just let my phone choose a random movie to watch. That way, I don't watch just one, and I sit here and don't watch and watch. But nevertheless, Lady Killers, Tom Hanks. I don't know because some of Tom Hanks, I'm sorry, the camera is just either too zoomed in, too zoomed out today. Sorry, and it's crooked, and sorry, I don't know. I apologize for the camera. It's the stand for it's falling apart, and yeah. But anyways, back to Tom Hanks. Just some Tom Hanks movies are, I think, with a different actor, and some I think Tom Hanks should have been a different role. But I think Tom Hanks is amazing in this. I don't really know anybody else's name. The guy from Allstate, but it's a good movie. It's a pretty funny movie. Just basically, these 5 guys are wanting to rob this casino, and they live in this lady's house because she lives right next to it, and they dig a tunnel from her house to the casino where they keep all the money from the casino boat, and they end up killing each other, and yeah, so none of them end up getting the money, but do recommend. I think this is worth a watch. Worth getting if you can and watch it. I recommend it if you haven't seen it. I love this movie, and I give it a 8 out of 10. Just a good, funny movie. We have a lot of comedies this week, I noticed. But yeah, the next movie is one that I'm not gonna sit here and praise. Lamborghini, the man behind the legend. If you're into old cars and you're kind of into history of cars, maybe this is a movie for you. But it just drug on, and drug on. I felt like we were 3 hours in the movie and looked at how much time we had left, and we still had an hour and 20 to go. So it's only an hour and a half long, but it felt like it was a 9-hour movie. And a lot of the racing scenes in it just looked like they were having a Sunday drive when they were trying to make something like racing. It was a very uneventful movie, very boring. Could barely stay awake. I don't know. I think standing on the street sweeping nothing would had more enjoyment than watching Lamborghini. I wouldn't recommend it unless you're really into cars and really into history of cars, then yes. But personally, if you're not, I would recommend painting your house and watching it dry at that point. So yeah, don't recommend this movie. I gave it a 1 out of 10. It's on the same level of House of Gucci, just another one where they tried to do kind of like a based on true story, and it was based on how to put someone to sleep without medicine, and that's how this and House Gucci were. So yeah, the last movie we're talking about today is 3:10 to Yuma. I try to get into westerns. I've never been. I'm a semi-western fan, but I'm not where I can just watch like this one's 2 hours long, and I just personally, it was hard to get through. Once it picked up, it was great, but that's the problem with some western movies. They do too much yeehaw, I guess you could say, and that just makes it too long. And I don't know. It's a good movie. The action's good. Russell Crowe and Christian Bale. I love Christian Bale. I will watch a movie just because it has Christian Bale or any actor. You'll notice a lot of movies I talk about will have a lot of the same actors, just because I have a lot of favorite actors. So maybe for 200 I'll talk about my favorite actors and actresses, because I'm running out of ideas. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Yeah, 3:10 to Yuma. Good little western. If you're into westerns, watch it. If you're not, this could be a pass for me. It's not bad. It's just too long. Because I watched The Professionals, which is another western, and it showed its age. It was made in 1966. This was made in 2007, and it was good. It was good. I liked it. It kind of had a twisting ending. It didn't have like an ending I thought was going to happen. So, just basically, Russell Crowe's the villain, Christian Bale's the good guy, and taking him to the Yuma train, blah, blah, blah. Pretty self-explanatory, just a western shoot, gunfights, town, gunfight, ride horses, gunfight, talk in a old saloon, gunfight. But good movie. I don't say that it was bad. I think if you don't like westerns, you can give this one a pass. I gave it a 7 out of 10. I really think the acting and the fighting scenes really helped keep this from falling to maybe a 5 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10. I think Christian Bale and Russell Crowe do amazing in this. I think they steal the show in this. They do amazing. That's all I can say. 3:10 to Yuma. You like westerns, watch it. You don't, you can skip it. Let me kind of get them all together, and I will do my finishing statements. So, hope you all enjoyed today's video. I apologize, no video Monday. Just my sleep was messed up, and I slept all day, and I woke up at like 7 and I ate, and didn't have time to make a video, and I didn't want to rush it because I don't feel like it's right to y'all that I just plop some DVDs down here in front of y'all and I blabber for 10 minutes, and y'all could have watched Lamborghini and enjoyed it more than me just blabbering about nothingness to y'all. So hopefully today's video is better. I think from this point on I'm gonna go to 3 videos a week. I think the 4 was kind of running my ideas thin, so we're gonna do Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays from this point on. Xing out Thursdays. Just running out of ideas. It's hard to keep up, and because I know my movie reviews don't do well on my channel, and they're the only things I have set in stone. So I try to think of other things, and so yeah. I'm still waiting on the TCM Texas Chainsaw 2 to be delivered, and then I'll do a kind of review on all of them. What I thought. I thought they'd be in by now, but it's taken a month of Sundays to get here. So, yeah. Let me know what y'all thought about these movies. As always, if y'all have any requests or anything y'all want me to watch, please let me know. I do my best to watch them and review them. I really enjoyed Eurotrip. I enjoyed Dog, so thank y'all for them recommendations. Look for Dog on next Wednesday. My Instagram and Twitter will be in the description below, as always, where I post when I upload. I think that's it. Yeah, so I appreciate the comments. Hopefully we get back to uploading. I'm just running thin on ideas, so if y'all do have any ideas on anything, y'all have any ideas, please let me know. Because I had some ideas planned out with on my computer, but it never would work out. That's why on last Saturday's Saw video, it was horrendous and I hated it. So hopefully this one's better. Yeah. I think on Saturday we're gonna review the Friday the 13th collector's box. So if you're interested in seeing the collector's box, look for that on Saturday. And that's it. Yeah. And I will see y'all Saturday.